Okay, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Carolina Panthers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Running it with the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year a season ago, Saquon Barkley. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. Well, that's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back, part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Throw caught here by Bird. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Great. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Newton gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Come on, set. 30 base. Let's go, baby. Check 37. Ready?
Here's the man who's led the league in rushing twice in 3 seasons, Ezekiel Elliott. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 82 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning to his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
20. Express! I got you. Check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
Newton now to throw. That's caught by Treadwell. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. They run with Barkley on first down, and he gets about 5 out of it. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
A run for Tony Pollard, the Memphis product. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First down, and it's Pollard again. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Tony Pollard with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Elliott running right. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. From the gun, it's McCown. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Running with Elliott. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. This is Elliott. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain, his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch too, huh?
Keep playing hard, fellas.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. These two teams all tied after 1. Play action. Now McCown. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
How about his performance last week? Over 200 yards. I think his decisiveness, one cut and he goes, that's what's really made him pile up the yardage.
And the yardage he piled up last week, easily honored with NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I would have voted for him.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when...
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Myles Garrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Switch up. Switch up. Check. Get it.
After the sack on first down, Newton. Complete. Smith has it. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it seems almost effortless.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Chips over here. There's overload. Overload. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Check back.
On second and 7, Newton. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up first and goal. And he is the NFC reigning offensive player of the week. You got to think, all the guys that take the field each and every week, that's not an easy award. Always has to feel good to grab it.
It has to feel great because it separates you, at least for a week, amongst your peers. And for him to separate again, he has to have the same type of a game. That means being explosive off the...
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Saquon Barkley. Room here to run. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Saquon Barkley with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Elliott on first down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd and 7, McCown. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. From midfield, here's McCown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Abram, the rookie from Mississippi State. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. A 1st down run from Barkley, pretty well defended, giving 3 yards on the play. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Newton being chased out left. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Gun.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. He's got Smith here. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Irv Smith Jr. with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Set, ready? 60 on. Man left. 3 down. Watch safety. Protein spell. Safety screen. Go.
A 1st down carry by Allen. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as 58 in his career. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. Sports halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
From the gun on third, McCown. Open man is Michael Thomas. First catch for last year's NFL catch leader, and it's a first down.
First down, Titans.
Give me that ball, defense.
Topper!
Give me that ball, defense. Check 31, check 31. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Slam.
Hey, Delta!
51, Mike 51. I'm coming after you. I'm coming.
On first and 10, here's McCown. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away. McCown incomplete on first down. Here's second and 10. Again, they'll throw with McCown. He gets it to Thomas. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line. So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 32-yard line. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his second rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. You better be afraid of me.
Hey, exit!
Be afraid of me.
Now!
On second and 9, McCown. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On first down, McCown. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal.
Well, Brennan, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a third and goal. Got to figure this is one they need here on third and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. They'll run it with Elliott, and I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Ezekiel Elliott unable to punch it in. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense.
It's a foot race. He's at the 40, the 20, 10. Touchdown, Carolina. DK Metcalf, 99 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half is getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Titans.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Come on, set. 60 or. Smooth.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Come on, baby, come on, let's go.
5.
Throwing on first is McCown. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. McCown incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go. Calm the crowd.
Hey, Haywood. Ready?
Here's McCown to throw. Thomas has got it. Complete.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Thomas. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Titans.
McCown now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now Elliott. And he's able to carve out about 6 there. Down to the 37.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Again, it's Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Even.
Bravo.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Throwing is McCown on 3rd down. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 18.
Go. 90 Wolf.
First down, Tennessee.
On first down, Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds, the Bills' leading tackler as a rookie last year, in on the stop there. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
That's right, baby. They don't want it to go.
They go to Elliott again. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
D-line, get that quarterback. 51's Mike. Mike 51. Get him. Get him. Get him.
Shotgun here for McCown. This is caught. Watkins. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Sammy Watkins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. Myers connects on the PAT, and that will get him one closer. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, Barkley. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Newton's going to throw it. He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 22-yard line. A first down carry for Barkley. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done, down to the 15 from the 21. So this one is over, a victory for Carolina. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting, but obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for Carolina, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Titans, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6.